Hello and welcome. Now in this video we're going to be talking about dripping content if you are not going to be upgrading to the S2 Member Pro plugin. Now S2 Member obviously has a paid version. And that paid version comes with the ability for you to be able to drip or to be able to time release content. Now that may not be an option or that may not be something that you like to do, so we're going to be talking about a workaround in this video. Now, one of the things you're going to want to consider doing is to discourage the search engines from indexing the site. That means that the pages that you're going to be creating are not going to be indexed by the search engines, and it's not going to be easy for anyone to just go and find or guess where the pages are going to be before their time releases their content. So then once you've done that, you're going to want to click Save Changes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to either your post or your page. So wherever you're going to be delivering your content, if you're going to be delivering it on posts or pages, you want to go to that area. So let's act as if you are going to be delivering all of your content by post. So we're going to go to the all post area. Now what we're going to be doing is if we're going to start delivering content on a once a month basis, we're going to have a naming convention as such. So we're going to name the first month's content. We're going to name the first month's content month 1. And then we're going to hit publish. And we're also going to protect that by level 1. So you'll notice there that we have the first 3 months completed. And that's all that we'll need in order to set the example of what you're going to be doing in order to drip content. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your permalinks and you're going to go into the settings area and you're going to go to the permalinks. Now, you're not going to want to use any of the date related permalink settings. You are going to want to use the post name. And we're going to click Save Changes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our posting area. And we're going to take a look at all of our posts. And now we're going to name each one of these uniquely. So we're going to click month 1. And we're going to call that something unique based on the content. For example, month 1 could be CPA marketing. And what you're going to do is you're going to rename this link now also. And you want to consider doing something a little unique. And you may want to append that with a number that only means something to you, but that your customers will not be able to guess. And then you're going to do the same thing in the other post. We're going to click Update. And we're going to go back to the other post and do the same thing. Okay, so we've done the same thing for month 2. We're going to click Update. And we're going to do the same thing for month 3. So now we've done the same with month 3. We have the marketing statistical data post. So in order to get the people who are going to be signing up for their monthly content in an autoresponder, you're going to want them to go to the Welcome to the Membership page. And so we'll go back to there now. You'll recall that this is the page that people are going to be sent to as soon as they log in. So we're going to edit this page. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put an opt-in form on this page so that people will know that they need to sign up in order to get their monthly content on time every month. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Text. And then we're going to get an opt-in code from our autoresponder. In this particular case, we're going to go to Get Response and get an autoresponder code. Okay, so hopefully you already know how to create a web form inside of your autoresponder. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to show you what to do with the web form. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the actual HTML form. And then we are going to save and publish it. And then we can get the JavaScript in order to put inside of our WordPress membership. We're going to copy it. And then we're going to come back to this texting area. And then we're going to put in center. We're going to put in our code. And then we're going to put in the back center code. We're going to click update. And now we're going to view our membership area page. And you'll notice here now that the form is going to be the first thing that people are going to see. So you're going to want to write in some verbiage or perhaps even create a video telling people that what they'll need to do is to sign up for each month's content so that they'll get it on time, and then they will be added to an email marketing list. Now what you'll need to do is you'll need to create messages on a monthly basis for people to receive. So in order to do that, you'll go to create autoresponder. And what will happen is that on day 30, they're going to get an email. Now you're going to have to create this message, and so you're going to create a new email for day 30. And you'll say something to the effect of get month 2 content. Once you have it, then you're going to go to you can save it actually, and then go to the next step. And then you'll come into a place where you're going to actually write your message, which you can start from scratch. Now you can put whatever you like to place inside of your message to your customer. The most important thing is that they get the link for the month 2 content. And so what we need to do now is we need to go back to our WordPress membership and get that link. So what we'll do now is go and get all of our posts. And we'll find month 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the URL. And so what we can do here is we can actually right click this view button and copy the link address. And when we write our message, what's going to happen is we're going to make sure that at the very least, after everything else we've written, we'll deliver the link to them. And you can make it or personalize it however you do it with your autoresponder. You'll just make sure that you've got this post so that they'll get that month's content. Now they're going to get that on day 30. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click next step. And then you'll do the same thing for months 3 and months 4. So for example, for month 3 or 60 days after, you're going to grab this link. Right? You're going to copy that link address. You'll set up month 4, and so each successive month, 30 days after, they're going to then get this content. Okay, so however you save it inside of your autoresponder and you go to the next step, that is how you're going to set up the drip for your autoresponder to send out the actual content. Now, one other thing that you'll want to take note of is that you are going to want to change the name of your uncategorized slug, especially because you're using the permalinks in the uncategorized area. And the reason that you do this is because you don't want to make it easy for your customers to guess where your URLs are going to be before they actually get the content. Now, it's probably going to never be a factor, but you do want to make sure that you have it there so that, once again, your customers will only get the content that they have actually paid for. Now, if you do use pages, this is one aspect of the process that you will not have to worry about, are the categories. And this is the advantage of doing that process that we just went through on pages instead of posts. Once again, it is your choice as to how you're going to execute delivering your content to your members, but you can use pages instead of posts. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we're going to go over the email configuration. And one of the things you want to recognize is that S2 Member uses the WordPress system for sending out emails And there are times when, depending on how your WordPress installation works, that you may not be sending emails out to people when they actually sign up. And so you want to verify that your emails are working. So one of the first things you're going to do in order to do that is you're going to go to your all users section, and then you're going to create a user. And what you're going to do is you're going to add a new user, and then you're going to go ahead and fill out all the information. And you are going to fill out this information, and then you want to send this information to an email address that you are already getting email for. And so you want to verify that that email is coming to the box, because if it is, that means then the S2 member will use your WordPress installation, it'll send the email, and that every correspondence that your customer is supposed to get, they'll actually get. If you don't get this email, that means that your email is not working properly and that WordPress is not sending out email to your customer. And this does happen from time to time. So once you've done this process, and let's say that you verify and it does not happen, we're going to go over what you need to do in order to initiate a workaround. Now, you're going to need to install a plugin that will use your WordPress installation's SMTP system. And in order to do that, you want to go to the Add New Plugin, and then you'll search for SMTP. And there are a number of plugins, and there are a number of ways to do it. One way to do it is to use the Gmail SMTP, or to use the SMTP that will work with your host. Now, one of the best things to do at this point is to work with your host to figure out which of these plugins will actually work best, or ones that they recommend. If you don't have support, then you'll want to use the SMTP plugin that goes along with Gmail, and I'll show you how to find it. If you search using the term SMTP Gmail plugin, you'll see right here at the top that you'll get the Gmail SMTP plugin. And it's a free plugin, and you can download it to your hard drive and then upload it into your WordPress installation. Okay, once you have this plugin, you'll want to just click Install. And then you're going to click Activate Plugin. Now you're going to find the settings for this plugin, and you're going to go down to Gmail SMTP. And this is the point at which you'll want to work with your host and then follow the instructions inside of Gmail SMTP. The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you test this email to make sure that WordPress is sending out the email to the people that are actually coming into your membership. So this is a case where you can work with your host as well as this plugin to get your test email working. And once your test email is working, then you will have a working installation of S2 Member as well as WordPress when it comes to sending out email. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing how you can add on to your membership using WordPress plugins. Now you can add on to your WordPress installation to enhance your membership, and you're going to do that through the use of plugins. Now, one of the ways that you can do that is you can add on a social network through the use of a plugin called BuddyPress. At the website buddypress.org, you'll find that there is a place for you to download the free BuddyPress plugin, and you can actually have a social network where your users will have profiles where they can interact with other people and private message them and basically interact on a social level as well as professional. And it's a little like Facebook, and it's almost like having your own mini Facebook inside of your niche, inside of your own site. And so if you have a highly interactive group, this can be a fantastic way of keeping them engaged and keeping them on your site and interested in what it is that you have to offer. Now, another way that you can add on to your WordPress installation is to add a forum using bbPress. Now with bbPress, you'll go to bbpress.org and you'll be able to download the plugin. And while setting up your forum is going to be a lot of work, it is fairly easy to get bbPress installed and actually work with the categories to get your forum the way that you actually want it. And it's a full integration once you actually get it installed, and you can interact with your membership or only your members. You can actually hide it from the search engine so that only the people who are going to be part of your membership are going to be able to be part of your forum. Or you can bring free users into your forum and then feed them into your membership as they find out more about it. Now you can also add a classified section onto your WordPress installation, and it can be for members to make special offers to other members. And there are plugins available like WP Classifieds where you actually can create your own classified ad section of your website. You can also add on a wiki to create a reference site for your membership's topic or for your membership's niche. And there are plugins like WP Wiki that will allow you to create a wiki on your site. And again, basically what you're doing is you are giving your users the opportunity to update with you a set of circumstances that will only occur within your niche or within your site. You can also add on polling and surveys as part of your site to keep your members engaged. And there are plugins like Social Polls by Wedgies as well as WP Polls that will allow you to do that. So basically, you have a number of options available to you to add on to your membership so that you can keep readers engaged as well as to make your membership interesting. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, there are a few details that we need to finalize in order to get your customers into your membership site, and we'll go through those things right now. Now, one of the things is that we'll need to get buy buttons from your JVZoo product, and we'll need to add them to a sales page that you create. Typically, you're going to want to have your sales page on a site other than your membership site. Now, you will have a version of that sales page in your membership options area, but you want to have your sales page operating separately so that the sales process can happen as well as the membership process and onboarding can happen smoothly. Now, in order to move your customer through the process with ease, you're going to want to make sure that you give them instructional videos on every step of what's going to happen between their purchase and them actually getting to be part of the membership site. You want to place videos inside the checkout area of JVZoo as well as on your thank you page. You're also going to want to put a video on the membership login page along with your opt-in form. And once again, you are basically explaining every step of the process and what your new member can expect as they go throughout their experience. So let's go and do some of these things in the actual places where they will occur. Now we are back in the product area for JVZoo, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab our buy button. And you'll see here on the product bar that you can actually click this button. And then you can actually go and get the buttons for your product. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this code. So if your sales page is on your WordPress site or if it's on some other site, you are going to be able to take this code and put it in the HTML section so that your button will appear. And when people click this button, they'll be taken to your JVZoo product. And we also mentioned a video inside of the product area. And you are going to put that video in this area, right? You'll notice that there's a YouTube code in there, and that's where you want to put the video. And once again, all you're doing is you're guiding your customer through the process, and you're showing them exactly what they can expect to happen and what they should do. And you should also spell out in the video what they should do if they don't get an email or if something doesn't happen the way it's supposed to happen. You need to tell them and show them how to go to your support area. And you will go to this membership area and you'll click edit. And then you're going to put that video right above your opt-in form. And what you'll do is you will put your center code there. You'll put in the embed code, and then you'll put a back center code in there. And then what will happen is your video will be there so that you'll be instructing people exactly what they should be doing once they actually get to this page, especially because you want them to opt in so that they'll be able to get the drip content. Once you get that code in there, you're going to click update, and then your video will appear there. Now, in addition to that, remember you're going to have a thank you page, and you also want to have a video there explaining to people what they can expect and what they should be doing to go to the next step. And so that's it for finalizing your customer flow. You are going to want to do these steps, and you are going to want to get them ready so that you can begin bringing members into your S2 member membership. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about finding a theme for your membership. Now, one of the keys to people feeling good about your membership site is maintaining a very professional look to it. Now, a professional look is going to give your users the sense that they are paying not only for the quality that you're going to be delivering, but they're also going to be paying for the experience. And what this does is it makes your value tangible for your users and your members. Your membership site is going to be like the office or the house or the location where your membership is, and so you wanted to give the users a great feel. Now, there are going to be pros and cons to every theme that you get. And of course, you want to try to get a theme, if you can, cost effectively, that's going to help you to accomplish those things that we're talking about, which is the professional look and giving people the sense that they are really getting something of value. Now, there are always going to be default themes. You can use them if you know how to customize them and you're willing to work with them. And you can certainly make them work for both a membership site as well as a sales page. You can also find a free theme if you use the WordPress dashboard and you look for themes that you can turn into a sales page. And again, many of these are going to require some work to get them into the form that you want them in order to accomplish your purpose. Now, here's the rule of thumb. Make sure that the theme is easy to use even if you have to pay for it. And the reason is because you want to focus your attention on getting members. You don't want to focus your attention on building the membership site. You want to be able to build your membership site quickly, and then you want to get to the point of bringing members into your marketing funnel. And one way to do that is to get a theme that can easily be used for both sales pages and for membership sites. Now, you can certainly use paid themes and sales page themes, but we want to try to get those themes that we can have the dual purpose. And there are two such sites available. There might be more, but these two are reputable and they are supported and they can be used for both purposes. InstaBuilder and OptimizePress. They are both paid themes, however, they are available and can be used for both purposes. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about testing your membership in JVZoo as well as in your WordPress installation. Now before you go live, you'll want to test all of the moving parts of your membership. And you're going to start with JVZoo and PayPal, and we're going to show you how to do that here in a minute. You're also going to want to verify that you get a member added to your user section. You're also going to want to verify that the member is going to be able to see the first month of content. So when you actually go through the testing process, make sure you use an email address that you're going to be able to check and you're going to be able to look at as if you were your own customer. You'll then want to opt into your list and make sure you get the first autoresponder email, because that's going to be a good indication that you're going to get the other one in 30 days. Then use your new ID to try to find or access content that's not available to you. This will mean then that if you're using that new ID and you can't get to the other content, or you're blocked, or you can't find it for some reason, that means then that your customer will not be able to share your content without having paid for it. Now let's take a look at how you test in JVZoo. Now inside of your JVZoo installation, you're going to see a button down here at the bottom that says Test Purchases. You're going to click that button, and then what you're going to do is to create a test purchase code. JVZoo is going to give you this link, and then you're going to be able to click this link, and then you're going to be able to walk through the entire process of a purchase at 1 penny. Now let's just click this link to see what it looks like. And you'll notice there that you've got the price at a penny. You can actually put in your JVZoo account to have your product delivered, and you can put in a PayPal address. And what's going to happen is you are now going to go through the entire process as if you were a customer. So you will be able to see what happens. And you can create that code as many times as you need to as you are testing your system. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. In conclusion, you can create a WordPress membership that is complex as you want or easy as you want, and you can use JVZoo and S2 Member in order to do it. You can add social networks, blogging, and an upgraded theme, and even a forum to enhance the user's experience. You can also create it as a simple way to deliver a one-off product if you like. And of course, to deliver a recurring membership with the free plugin, you'll need to make sure to get your members to opt in so that you can use your autoresponder as a workaround. So with that, thanks, and I look forward to seeing you either in another video or in another course.